Now, on to the Middle East. The world is closely watching Islamabad this weekend as Pakistan prepares to host crucial peace talks between the U.S. and Iran. The outcome of these negotiations could determine the fate of the two-week ceasefire, following a 6-week conflict that has severely impacted global supply chains and energy markets. Chung Hye-lim has the latest.
Pakistan's capital, Islamabad, prepares to host critical talks between the United States and Iran. According to foreign media correspondents in the region, security has been tightened across the city. The main road leading to Islamabad's heavily fortified red zone, a home to key government buildings and diplomatic missions, has been blocked, with military personnel deployed and checkpoints set up throughout the area. The goal is to find a diplomatic middle ground to a war that has claimed thousands of lives and disrupted vital waterways in the Strait of Hormuz. The White House has confirmed that a U.S. delegation led by Vice President J.D. Vance alongside Special Envoys Jared Kushner and Steve Witkoff is scheduled to arrive on Friday evening. However, uncertainty looms over whether the Iranian delegation will arrive on time. Expected to be led by Parliamentary Speaker Mohammad Bakhner Ghalibaf, the team is stalling in Tehran. Iran's ambassador to Pakistan briefly announced their arrival on social media, however, deleted the post hours later. At the heart of the dispute is whether the truce extends beyond Iran to include Lebanon, where Israeli strikes have continued. Tehran warns it could walk away from negotiations if attacks persist. However, Washington remains the stance that Lebanon is not part of the agreement. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says Israel is open to direct talks with Lebanon on disarming Hezbollah, but insists the country is not part of the current ceasefire deal. If the talks do proceed on Saturday as planned, the two countries are expected to discuss a 10-point plan from Iran demanding control over the Strait of Hormuz and the lifting of sanctions, as well as a separate 15-point proposal from the U.S., including a demand to end uranium enrichment. U.S. President Donald Trump struck a highly optimistic tone heading into the weekend. In an interview on Thursday with NBC, he stated that Iranian leaders are being much more reasonable in private discussions. Chung Hye-lim, Arirang News.